Zaffer presents The Launch Party, written by Lauren Forry and read by Natalie Pela. Launch Day. Chapter 1. Cornwall Spaceport, 1100 UTC. Opportunity, opulence, elegance. Penelope gripped the sink with both hands as she watched those 3 words scroll continuously across the flat screen that hung above the mirror of the first-class lounge toilets. Opportunity, opulence, elegance. Why did they need a flat screen in the toilets anyway? She wondered, trying to forget how much her hands were trembling. Opportunity, opulence, elegance. What message were they trying to send? What couldn't wait until someone came out of the toilets? And couldn't they think of another word beginning with O? She said out loud. Below the scrolling words appeared the image of a leggy blonde in a tight-fitting purple and grey Hotel Artemis employee uniform. To Penelope, the model's eyes looked vacant or dead. Or maybe you're just projecting, she said to herself, looking down at the flight suit she'd been required to change into. The flight suit matched the colours of the employee uniform, but had a different design, one with more emphasis on the purple and less on the grey. The purple accents, the PR woman had explained, separated those specifically associated with the Hotel Artemis from those who worked directly for the Apollo Group, the consortium that built and owned the hotel, whose logo was the same shade of grey but with steel blue accents. Penelope had only listened to their corporate gobbledygook to take her mind off her churning stomach. It hadn't worked. She turned on the tap and splashed her face, rinsing away the minimal makeup the PR women had requested she apply. Penelope didn't mind if she ended up looking pale and washed out in the press photos. She was half Irish. Her skin always looked pale and washed out, a stark contrast to her hair, a brown so dark it looked almost black. That hair was now pulled into a tight French plait, the best way to tame it for long journeys, and she was about to take the longest trip of her life. She patted her face dry with a clean, plush towel that she then pitched into a waiting laundry hamper. The water had done nothing. Nothing could distract her from the fact that each passing minute brought her closer to launch. Her stomach continued trying to make the leap from her abdomen up to her throat. Sweat kept breaking out on her forehead. She felt it in her armpits, too, and hoped it wouldn't be visible on the suit. Penelope turned away from the flat screen, leaned her back against the sinks, and took several deep breaths, which also did not help. The cloying scent of orange and cinnamon was being pumped in through the ventilation system. It made her hungry, while at the same time the thought of eating anything made her want to vomit. Penelope reached into her pocket for a mint, but her leggings had none. She'd forgotten she wasn't wearing her usual jeans. She crouched down and dug through her holdall for the clothes she'd just changed out of. As she found a mint, a knock sounded on the door. Penelope jumped. The heart rate on her fitness tracker jumped to over 120. "Miss Strand?" one of the PR assistants called. "It's time for the final pre-flight briefing, Miss Strand." "Yes, one moment." Penelope took 3 more deep breaths, gathered her bag, and opened the door. "It's Ms.," she corrected.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?